the difference with this and Corey and the team is they are hands-on. Every single day I was getting job application, job application, job application, and I felt like I wasn't alone. Like I had a team behind me. It's like an executive job search. I was like, who am I? Boss.
Exactly. Oh my God. So okay, so you're making 65K base GBP, which is around 90,000 USD, and you have an uncapped base of 15%. Is that what you're saying?
Uncapped commission of 15%.
Uncapped commission, yes. Yeah. Pardon me. Uncapped commission, which is a little bit different than 2,000 per month.
Yeah, a lot different, a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, Diane. So welcome. It's good to have you. Thank you for taking the time to speak today. I guess essentially what I want to do is just kind of go over your journey with us at James University, have a little look at where you're at and kind of what's happened to you over the last 2 months, just to give anyone who's watching an idea.
Yeah.
First, before we start, can you introduce yourself for a second? Who is Diane? What do you do? Diane
is a girl that loves to wear multiple hats. I started my sales journey, believe it or not, last year. So I've been in corporate, I've been investment banking as a business analyst, and I just felt like I wasn't fulfilled. I wasn't doing enough, right? I wasn't utilizing my people skill well enough. So I started in the high ticket sales space, high ticket closing space online, closing different offers, different coaches. Average offer was like $5,000, and I was able to do well. Like I maintained a decent conversion rate. And then I just got burnt out. I was trying to juggle my main job, trying to juggle high ticket closing, and found myself going in a pit, like going deeper and deeper into just burnout, right? A place of tiredness, and I didn't see the reason because I was looking for a lifestyle change, right? And it just meant more work for me. So I found Corey on Instagram, and I know it sounds super crazy, but I found him, I followed him, I stalked his whole page, I watched every single video because he was also in the high ticket closing space, and he made a post about high ticket closers transitioning into corporate sales, where there is a base salary, there is consistent income, but also you're still closing, you're still selling, and that stood out to me because I wanted to get away from constantly being on calls every day and just being burnt out. So I reached out, I joined the group. I was supported with Hubert, Corey, everyone was very supportive, everyone was very welcoming. I wasn't pushed to do anything, just come in, join and take full advantage. Well, it didn't take me long to join their Done For You program because I was so tired of trying to juggle my main job in investment banking and closing. I was like, I need to get another job. I need to find a way out. I don't want to burn out completely. Like I need to do something. So I reached out to Corey, and I got in, and it's been a crazy 2 months because the level of interviews I've been able to, they've helped me get was fantastic. Oh, am I frozen? Can you hear me?
I got you back. All good. Don't worry. Okay. So cool. So just to recap that, so I guess, correct me if I'm wrong, you liked being in sales, but it was more of like a consistency thing that you were looking for, where you didn't have to work multiple jobs just to do something like sales and to create a lifestyle where you could still be closing, but also earning more on a consistent basis. Is that what you mean?
Exactly. With my high ticket offer, what I wanted to do was replace my income with the investment banking job, and I couldn't do that. So because I was heavily reliant on the lead quality, I was heavily reliant on how the funnel was doing, so I couldn't control my own income, right? And it just meant that I wasn't making as much, so I had to juggle both jobs. And I was looking for a way to, like you said, have consistent income, a base salary, but also still be able to close. So that's what stood out to me, and that's why I decided to go into corporate.
Yeah, love it. And okay, you touched on it before, but did we know each other beforehand? Are you like a neighbor or something?
No, I think you're based in Switzerland, right? I'm in London.
Yeah.
I found Corey on Instagram, and the reason you resonated with me was because you were going through something I was going through, and you touched on the pain points I was feeling, which was tiredness, and just you can figure out all the objections, you can perfectly frame, but if someone isn't going to buy, they're not going to buy. And if you have a mortgage to pay, you can't rely on whims, and so I needed something consistent, and that's what Corey presented. He presented me a way to get something that was consistent.
Okay, cool. And have you tried any other type of programs in the past? Like, have you had similar results to what you got here?
So I haven't tried any program like this, I'll be honest, but I have invested in high ticket closing programs, right? And they teach you how to close for maybe like a couple of weeks, and then they just let you find your own offer by yourself, right? So I think the difference with this and Corey and the team is they are hands-on. Every single day I was getting job application, and I felt like I wasn't alone. Like I had a team behind me. Like it's like an executive job search. I was like, who am I? Boss.
Exactly. Well, that's the point, right? There's a lot of fluff and a lot of theory out there on the market. I mean, you can teach somebody something, but finding jobs and finding the right jobs that are going to give you consistent income and stability and still allow you to make like uncapped earning potentials, those need to be found. There's something that needs to be taught, right? Because you could be the best closer in the world and you're a great closer, but if you're attached to the wrong company, you're never going to see results, right? So that's how we base, essentially why we base our whole, mastermind, our whole service around that is to really funnel these type of roles. So I'm glad you saw that too. For anybody who's watching, I mean, we've been talking about the interviews you've been getting. We were talking about your journey as a high ticket closer coming from the investment banking. What were you bringing in as a closer per month? Do you want me asking that? Like before you joined James University?
What was I bringing in? Like average £2,000.
Okay.
1,500 to £2,000. Yeah, let's just say 2,000.
And that was like a base, or was that just commissions, or
that was commission only? There was no base with the high ticket closing. So my salary was like different.
Yeah. So you're making 2,000 with commissions. So that was kind of up or down. Could be a little bit more, a little bit less. Is that what you mean?
It was, yeah, exactly.
Yeah. And I mean, for anybody watching, and I guess what's really interested to people now, like now we need to go into detail about your company or anything like that. But you were making £2,000 as a commission. What do you have now?
What do I have now? That's like 3,900 base. And then with uncapped comms, so 15% on net revenue in 2 years, and the average size of the deal is 250,000. So 15% on anything I bring in. So,
oh my God. So okay, so you're making 65K base GBP, which is around 90,000 USD, and you have an uncapped base of 15%. Is that what you're saying?
Uncapped commission of 15%.
Uncapped commission, yes. Pardon me. Uncapped commission, which is a little bit different than 2,000 per month.
Yeah, a lot different, a lot better.
Yeah. Okay, so you went from 2,000 to 65K base GBP. How many months did it take you to do that?
Like it's been 2 months. I think it's like 6 weeks, maybe.
So not long.
Not long. I think it's been 6 weeks. Not long at all.
Beautiful. And like when you were getting these interviews, right? Because we all know that interviewing, finding the jobs, finding the, filling out the applications, writing decision makers, networking, that takes hours and hours and hours. Did you spend hours getting interviews with us?
Did I spend hours getting the interviews? No, I was just sent the interview. So I created a CV. They helped me create a CV. James and Corey and the team literally created my CV, and they were sending it out there to people and recruiters, and they would send me, when it was time for an interview, they'd send me the details and I just hop on. It was seamless. I didn't have to spend any time trolling through the pages to look for job applications.
I love that. So you'd wake up to interviews in some cases in the morning.
Yeah, literally, with like a day notice, and I would just have to prepare. And sometimes if I saw something that struck my eye, I'd send it to the team. I wouldn't have to apply myself. If I saw something that I liked, a posting or job offer, I'd send it to the team and they'd apply for me and update me. So it was seamless. Yeah. I felt like a boss. That's exactly what
I remember the first interview we got you, you're like, because everybody has their own private channel, obviously with the team. You're like, what do I do? What do I do? But then after a while, you're just like, bam, 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 bam. It's amazing because like I always knew when you came on, like it's going to be quick for you. I mean, you present very well, as everybody who's watching you can see. You're a great speaker. You have good experience, and like I'm just super happy for you. For anybody who's out there who's maybe hesitant, right, about coming in and transitioning to corporate sales, what would you say to them? What would you say to them about, speaking to our team or to me directly?
Well, what would I say? I'm just gonna get like a little bit deep here, but if you know something is wrong, don't ignore it. Like, you're on Corey's page for a reason. The algorithm has shown you the page. So if you know that you need to take that step, don't doubt it. Just take the step and message Corey. The team, they are super helpful. There isn't any pressure to sign up or do anything. There isn't any pressure to join. But if you want to change an outlook, if you want to change your outlook, change your life, and solve the problem, then yes, the team and Corey are extremely helpful. But yeah, don't ignore the problem. Don't just watch the videos and passively take in. You have to take action, like I did. That would be my advice.
I love it. And are you excited about what's to come in your career?
I've never been more excited to start a job ever in my life. Like, this is the first time I'm going into a job feeling like I didn't settle, like I chose it, and I know the opportunity is good. I'm ready to prove myself. I want to prove myself. So, and that the kind of experience that I've had with Corey, it's absolutely invaluable, because he would sit there with me and strategize and have to go back on emails and do that and do this. So I felt more than prepared to take this step, and I'm so happy that I'm taking this step and starting this job. Yeah, I'm very excited.
Love it. Well, my next question was going to ask if you were happy, but you answered that right there.
Don't I look happy enough? I'm like,
you do. You look happy, and it's interesting. That's, for us, is like the most important thing. Of course, we do have we do our mastermind, and we have lots of students. But when we get success like this, it makes me the happiest as well. So I love sharing it with you. Would you recommend us to your friends?
To be honest, this isn't for everyone, but the kind of friends I would recommend, I have a couple of people in mind, are action takers and people who want big boy sales jobs. Like, this isn't going to be for everyone. Not everyone's going to be good at sales. Not everyone's going to get the corporate game. But if you want that executive level assistance with an executive level job, then absolutely, this is like a no-brainer. 100% go for it. That's my take.
I love that. I love that answer, because it's true. It's not for everybody. It's for action takers who want to get to the next level.
Yeah.
Right. And that's who we like to see. And no, I love that. I love that you're honest about that. Well, Dan, honestly, like, we're just thrilled to have you with us, and I'm really excited for your next step. And of course, as you know, we're always going to be in touch together to make sure that you have a smooth onboarding there and to get you up and running. But I'm excited for your future. It's really the first step, and I can't wait to see where you take this. So thanks so much for taking the time today to talk with me.
Thank you so much, Corey. We'll definitely be in touch.
Perfect. Thanks, Dan.